Oh man, I will never forget it as long as I live. One of the probably the greatest basketball players to never really succeed or have the type of career in the NBA that they should have had. A lot of people look at Penny Hardaway or Grant Hill and say, "Man, imagine," but they had All Star games. They had shoot. Grant might get in the Hall. You look at um, Penny. After 6 years, he was pretty much done. But Penny was just a monster when he came in the league. I mean, this person here never really had the opportunity to be something more than what he was, where he should have been, and that is Jody Meeks. Jody Meeks is probably one of the most forgotten stories in basketball. Like, this guy won an NBA championship with the Raptors, and I was proud of him. I was proud that to end his career, he got a chance to get a NBA championship. Jody Meeks, I would never forget, was playing the Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe was hurt that season, and Jody Meeks became the two guard, rather, the point slash two guard, and he killed Russell Westbrook. Oh my God, did he embarrass Russell Westbrook? And nobody had really done that to him since Russ was like years, like his earlier years. Like Kobe and Tony Parker had done it, but now I'll say probably Monty Ellis. But other than that, nobody had done Jody Meeks. Like, you're like, Jody Meeks. Who in the hell is Jody Meeks? Where in the hell is Meeks? Jody Meeks played at Kentucky for 3 years. So I remember the Bucks had selected him, and they had him. They didn't really play Jody Meeks. They didn't think too much of him. He's what you would call a rotation player. Like, you could put him in, and slot him in different rotations, and he knows how to do the little things. But he was so fast with the ball, and his shooting was better than what people thought. He could light it up if he get an opportunity. His thing is, nobody was catering the offense around Jody Meeks. Had he had the right coaching system, he would have been probably one of the greatest players we've seen. But he had a back injury, he had some knee injuries, and that prohibited his career. But Russ, that game, I don't know if that game got to be on YouTube. Look up the Jody Meeks game against Russell Westbrook. He gave Russell Westbrook the business. Russ started doing his, usual Westbrook stuff, running off at the mouth. And Jody Meeks just exploded. And he wasn't taking it personal, wasn't talking trash. Just was like, okay, I'm going to show you what this game is all about. It ain't about blah, blah, blah. And he bust Westbrook up from the first quarter to the fourth quarter. And I said, man, I haven't seen him really get busted like this. Like Kobe, I could see. Tony Parker, I see was going to bust him up. But I never saw Jody Meeks doing that to him. And Jody Meeks, I watched him do this in college when he played at Kentucky. That joke, man, Jody Meeks was. I'm thinking, in college, it's hard to tell. You know what I mean? It's hard to tell who's who and what's what. But are you serious? Jody Meeks was doing that? I mean, freaking them left to right. They couldn't do anything with him. He was one of the best high school players in the country. Jody Meeks was one of the best high school players in the country. So when Kentucky recruited him, I knew right then and there that, okay, he's something. But some people could be fast in college. Then when they get to the pros, they don't wind up being anything. So I said, all right, well, he ain't do nothing there. Then he played with Doug Collins, was coaching when he was in Philly. And he did all right there. He did all right. He had a chance to really, play. In Milwaukee, he wasn't going to play. They just really didn't see the interest or nothing really special about him. But you just got to know what type of player you had. When he got to Detroit, when he played with the Pistons, and I was watching Jody Meeks playing with Detroit, I was telling everybody in Detroit what Jody Meeks is going to do. And he had some great games. Then injuries. He had the foot injury, he had the back injury, he had surgery, and he couldn't move. Once he lost that speed and that first step, he had a crazy first step. And it was done. He was never the same after that. And I think he lost a little bit of confidence. But I forgot where he went after that. Did he go to the Heat or something like that? I know he went there. But yeah, Jody Meeks, man. So when we do the stream, y'all, we might start talking about players that didn't pan out. Like that was good in college. That we thought was gonna probably could have had a great career. They've been in the right situation. Like some players on the wrong team. It's like, man, I thought he was gonna excel. He ends up on the wrong team. Jody Meeks. Man, trying to think who was another that they had a decent career, but nothing like what people probably thought they should have had. I would say probably Corey Mcgetty was probably one. It's a lot of players. I would say that probably didn't pan out. Oh, my guy used to play at Portland. Who used to play at? Didn't he play at Maryland? He's from. I think he's from Chicago too. Gosh, how could I forget his name? He went to the 76ers and he went to the Pacers and got into it with Stevenson, and then they ended up choosing Stan. They chose Stevenson and he was out, and then he went to the Celtics. Oh my God! Now my brain gonna be froze all day thinking about him. My goodness, great, just great. Don't you hate when that happens and you get that brain freeze? Now my brain is froze and I can't seem to think about who the person was. Yeah, it sucks. That guy's gonna be on my head all day long. And as soon as I finish this video, oh, I remember it then. Man, Evan Turner. There it is. Jesus Christ. I can't. It's just all in my back of my head. Evan Turner. That's another one. No, he went to Ohio State. There we go. My brain working, baby. There we go. Come on, brain. Come on, brain. That's what I'm talking about. So, on that note, I'm done. I'm done. We'll do a StreamYard, probably talk about it later, but that's what I want to talk about. We should probably continue this on a StreamYard because I'm quite sure everybody else have their own players. While I'm trying to get my tournament selections down, get my sheets in, get my bets down. You know, well, you know now.